All right, Flo, your boy Nick Wright, man. It's just like he's just gonna go on, I think, all year, just keep bashing Brock Purdy. Now he has a kind of a crazy, probably the craziest take he's ever had. Let's check this out real quick.
I am going to lose my mind if people actually start to make the argument Brock Purdy's the MVP of the league. I'm gonna go crazy. That should be a bridge too far. Like, I have come a decent amount of ways. I have come from I don't think the guy's any good to I'm open to the possibility he could be good. Can we not have a guy named the most valuable player in the NFL if no one thinks he's the best or second or third or fourth best player on his own team? That's all I'm asking. And that's fair. If people are rooting against me, the way this story is supposed to end is with Brock Purdy out-dueling Patrick Mahomes in the Super Bowl.
All right, do you agree with that, Flo? He should not be in the MVP race because he's not a top 3, 4 player on his team, man. Do you agree with them that he should be out of the conversation, or is Nick Wright full of it, man? What do you think?
I think he's just full of it at this point. He's just got to stick with his guns, I guess. But I don't even think this guy believes it. It's not. It's going to take Purdy actually winning the MVP for him to maybe acknowledge it. And even then, I still think he might be like, no, he's not really the MVP. He'll probably say some other guy should have won it. But as far as the trying to put him against his teammates, I don't like that. I hate when these analysts try to make guys kind of like fight in their
Like,
locker.
I'm better than you. Yeah, exactly.
But the good thing in this locker room, it seems like all these guys really like each other, even though they all feel like they're the alphas of the team. But it seems like everybody gets along, so I don't think it's gonna mess with them. But yeah, it's gonna take Purdy pretty much winning the MVP and probably winning a Super Bowl for him to even acknowledge him. But what do you think about this take, man?
I mean, it's happened with the Niners. Look at, I love Steve Young. Steve Young's someone I grew up with. I did reports on Steve Young, like my idols. It was Steve Young. But when he won those MVPs, man, who was the best player? It was Jerry Rice, man. Jerry Rice, Joe Montana, those two are the best 49ers of all time. And Steve Young won. He wasn't the best. Even Cam Newton, and when he won the MVP, he was great. But who has a better chance at making the Hall of Fame, him or Luke Kuechly? You know, Kuechly didn't he win the Defensive Player of the Year? And I mean, I think he has a chance. I don't think Cam Newton has no chance, as unfortunately, of actually going into the Hall of Fame. It happens all the time, man. So to say that, oh, he's not the best player on his team, it's only been his 10th game in the NFL. How do you expect him to do? You know, I get it. We have great players. Trent Williams is probably be a Hall of Famer. Kittle, who's probably going to be a Hall of Famer. Even Fred Warner, who won the Defensive Player of the Week last week, is going to be Hall of Famer. Bosa, all those guys, I get it. But to say that, oh, he's not going to be the MVP just because guys right now are more established than him, look what he's doing this year, man. He's by far probably the best quarterback in the NFL, just by the QBR, passer rating, touchdown interception ratio. So, I mean, I don't get that, why he can't be in part of that MVP conversation, man. And I mean, the way he was talking, man, he seemed like pretty pissed. I'm like, whoa, man, like this guy, I don't know what the heck Brock Brady did to this guy, man. But when Tom Brady was coming in his second year, he wasn't putting up the numbers right now that Brock Purdy's putting up. So I don't know where all the hate's coming from, man, because I think Brock Purdy's doing everything great and he's exceeding an average quarterback, which a lot of people think he's just like a system guy. So he's definitely part of the MVP conversation, man. And I wouldn't be surprised if he continues this trajectory. He's going to win that damn MVP. Beginning of the year, remember what I said? I said he's going to be a Pro Bowler. He might exceed my expectations. So I love it, man. I love that Brock Purdy's doing his thing. And one thing he actually said today, which I was kind of shocked, he talked about he does have a chip on his shoulder with all these people talking, that it does motivate him. And Aaron Rodgers was talking about it, saying, I hope it motivates him. Like all these people talking crap, I hope he has that chip that he just does it and then he just plays better. And he's doing it, man. So I love it, man. I love the competitive fire in Brock Purdy. He has that Mamba mentality, man. He really does that. Michael Jordan, I'm going to win at all costs. We were hearing reports where he was going at it with Allen because he's a good golfer. He's like, I could beat you. That's something we haven't had in forever. So I love that, and I think that might lead him right there to the MVP, just that competitive nature, and he could have Nick Wright kick rocks, man.
Yeah, man, that chip on the shoulder thing, that thing's huge. You see it all the time. Brady, Joe Montana, these guys who went later, and they remember who passed up on them. So, and another thing Brock Purdy might have similar to Tom Brady early on, he wasn't getting any of those MVP nods early in his career, if you remember.
Yeah, it wasn't early, yeah.
But he was winning.
Yep.
So that's all I care about. If he
Yep.
wins, that's all that matters. Later on, once he starts getting the Super Bowls and stuff, then he'll be put in those conversations. So right now, all I care about is him winning, even though he does deserve to be in the MVP conversation and potentially have a chance at it.
Yeah, guys. So that's what we got. Let's know what you think. Should Brock Purdy be in that conversation, or he should be void? Because there's other guys on our team that look like they're the top dogs right now. But let us know down below. Make sure to like this video, comment. Talk to you next time. Peace.